Well, last year you guys came up one game short of where you are this season, and the guys have kind of filled me in that there's a little bit of a keepsake or a memento that's been left over from that game that's been used as a motivator this year. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
That's them. From a and that's more of a standpoint where they left something unfinished. So I think they've been working on that all year. The core of the guys are back. I think we lost 2 seniors last year, so it's probably pretty deep with these guys.
As a coach, do you like seeing that? You know, obviously this time of year you don't need any added motivation, but when the team has that, you know, they didn't meet their expectations last year, they're using that to push them forward. Does that make you feel good as a coach when you see your team doing that?
Oh, absolutely. Anytime that they can look at past experiences and grow from it and keep battling to work forward, you like that as a coach, because it's going to translate into their life down the road. You know, things aren't always going to work out for them, but if you can take those situations, learn from them, and be able to overcome them later, that's a wonderful thing.
What's it mean just to get back to Sunny State at this point?
It's a pretty exciting time. For me personally, it's just another game, and I like to think those guys think that it's just another game that we have to get through to get to the next game. And then when we're done, they'll tell us we're done. But you just keep winning until they tell you you're done.
And is that kind of been the message all week? Hey, let's not change up the approach.
We face every game the same. We're playing against ourselves. It doesn't matter who they run out there against us. We have to perform against ourselves, and if we can do that, wins and losses take care of themselves.
At this point, I believe it's 10, 11 straight wins, somewhere in that ballpark. What's been working? What's this team been executing well lately?
We've limited our mistakes defensively. We've been able to get off the field, not give teams extra outs. We've been getting hits with runners in scoring positions, so our batting average as far as runners in scoring positions going up. Things of that nature. We're getting on base well, so we're doing a lot of things well. There's things we could be doing better, but we're doing enough to get by.
What are some of those things that you want to execute better?
We're still leaving way too many guys on base. Our approach at the plate, sometimes we give up at bats. There'll be an inning here or there where we're just in a funk or whatever. We're not as aggressive as we should be, and I think we could work on that. If we can play a full 7 innings, both offensively and defensively, we got a chance.
Lafayette Central Catholic, what are some of the things that they do well that you guys need to be ready for?
I have no clue. I don't scout anybody. I don't look at anything hardly at all. You know, it's to me it's so inconsistent at this level. I'm sure they've got good pitching. I'm sure they're going to hit the ball. I'm sure they're going to bunt, and I'm sure they're going to play defense. And you know, I don't think they're going to have anything spectacularly special, but I think they're going to be good at all the baseball things you have to be good at to win 3 state championships in a row.
This time of year, especially you look at the junior and senior classes, this is their second trip to Sunny State. They've been through 3 regional title games now. How much of an advantage is it to have that wealth of experience?
I think one thing, they'll be able to calm themselves down. I think a lot of times when you're young and you get there, it's bigger than what it actually is. Since the first time we went to semi-state, I told them it's just another game with a name. Somebody put a name to it. Other than that, it's the same game. It doesn't change. They just put a little title to it, and they give you a little plaque. If you win, you get a baseball. If you don't. So we try to look at it that way. It's just another game. It's not the last game you'll ever play. You know, you just got to come out and play it that way. It's just a game, and you go after it.
All those labels. We're the ones that like the labels.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they're nice to have. You know, you get the trophies at the end of the label games, but as far as from a perspective of what you do to be able to win those games, nothing changes. It's always the same. So.